YouTube, it's Kayla here. Today I'm going to be reviewing my top 10 eyeshadow palettes that I really enjoy using and that you should definitely have in your collection. This is just part of my collection. I'm a makeup junkie. I don't have one favorite eyeshadow palette because, gotta have my eyeshadows. I love colored eyeshadows. And anyways, let's get to the video. Okay, so I'm going to be reviewing these palettes from affordable to like worth the splurge bougie type palettes. Anyways, this is affordable. This is the e.l.f. bite size eyeshadow palette. It's $3. You can get it at Ulta and at Target. Super pigmented, pretty. I love this blue eyeshadow palette. I also have this one, and they have a green one as well, which I have that one. The shades are just so beautiful. I love the mattes and the two shimmers, and here are the swatches. Super duper pigmented and pretty, and it performs like a high-end palette and is really easy to blend. If you're a beginner, definitely recommend this one, and it's also travel friendly as well. Okay, so the next palette is the Makeup Revolution Reloaded Marvelous Matte Eyeshadow Palette. This is 15 shades, y'all. $8 at Target. This is probably like one of the best rainbow eyeshadow palettes that I've ever worked with and owned. Sometimes I use it for like, setting my face paint down. Sometimes I use it for the eyes. Definitely recommend this one, y'all. It is super duper pigmented, blendable. Absolutely love this one. So here are some swatches. Like, y'all tell me, like, that is color payoff right there. Very pigmented. For $8 for 15 shades, like, I don't know why this palette is so underrated. Like, y'all, you need to get this rainbow eyeshadow palette. Like, this is my favorite, like, tops. I mean, I was a bit skeptical at first because I thought the white shade, because, it's cheap or whatever, whatnot. I thought it was going to be, like, really chalky and not noticeable, but, like, look at them shadows, y'all. Like, that is pigmented, and this is blendable as well. Like, definitely get your hands on this eyeshadow palette. Next is the Profusion Cosmetics Siennas eyeshadow palette. You get 21 shades and a brush for $12. You can get this on their website. I don't know if Walmart still has their eyeshadow palettes, but anyways, the mattes and the shimmers in this palette are absolutely stunning. Very blendable, pigmented. Absolutely love this palette and definitely recommend it. Here are some of the swatches. Very beautiful shades and looks amazing on all skin tones. Next is Morphe's Blew Ya Away eyeshadow palette. This is $20 at Ulta and on Morphe's website. One thing I love about this palette is the mirror and the shades as well. Had to grab this palette because, I love the color blue. Packaging super cute, and the name as well. And honestly, let me be real with y'all. Like, every Morphe eyeshadow palette I own, never had a problem with. Like, color payoff is there, blendable, pigmented, like, and the shimmers are stunning. Like, really beautiful shadows. Definitely recommend that palette. Next is the Juvia's Place, the Saharan II palette. This is $20 on their website. One thing I love about this palette, not only the mattes are like really good and pigmented and blendable and long lasting, but the shimmers as well. Like, I love how there's like no fallout, and the shimmers are just super easy to apply on. Has like a buttery type creamy consistency. Here are the colors. Very beautiful, pigmented, long lasting. Like I said, definitely recommend this one. Next is the Dollsquad palette by Doll10. You can get this palette at doll10.com for $39. Perfect for an everyday look. Really beautiful shimmers and mattes. And the shimmers, like, for being talc free, like, they are super duper pigmented, and the mattes are just as blendable. Really good palette. Love how it has a mirror, and definitely recommend this one. Next is the Impressionism palette by Musée Beauty. I think that's how you say it. You can get this palette at museebeauty.com for $42. And first of all, the packaging, like the Picasso packaging, yes, makeup is art. And I just love the colors. Like, it just goes along with, like the theme of like art, and I just love that. The mattes and shimmers, as always, pigmented, beautiful, easy to blend. The shimmers, no fallout. Love the mirror. Definitely recommend this one. Here are the swatches. Like, them colors are gorgeous and they are just popping. Next, here I have this bougie Too Faced Pretty Rich palette, and honestly, the reason I bought this because of how cute and bougie the packaging is. Anyway, here are the glitters, the mattes, and the shimmers. The only thing I have to say, the glitters, it does say you can use like a brush, but I use my finger to like, you know, pack in the glitters to make sure it's all up in the crease and stuff. Also comes with a mirror. I definitely recommend this palette. It is $49 at Sephora. Here are the swatches, and I want to mention about one shade, which is called Cold Under Pressure, which it is this shade right here, and it is like a matte and a shimmer. And as you can see in the palette, they did such an amazing job like on that shade, because usually like when it's like a matte and a shimmer, it's usually either more a matte or like more of a shimmer, or less than a matte or less than shimmer, but like it is like equally like both, and that shade is just so gorgeous. Okay, so next is the Urban Decay Cosmetics Naked Honey eyeshadow palette. You can get this at Ulta for $49. Love how it has a mirror and a brush as well. And I love the mattes and shimmers of this palette. In my opinion, this is like the best Urban Decay palette. I don't know why. Like other Urban Decay palettes that I worked with, like the shimmers, like they just fall out like a lot, like when you're trying to do like your eye makeup and stuff. But like other than that, like this palette is just like so bomb, and I definitely recommend picking this one up. Here are the swatches. Very pretty long lasting shadows, and I really love the gold shimmer shadows. And last but not least is Huda Beauty's Mercury Retrograde eyeshadow palette. I absolutely love this eyeshadow palette inside and out. The packaging is like super duper cool. You can get this at Sephora for $67, I know, but it is worth the splurge. But it is currently on sale still for $33. And just, I love how it has a mirror. Love that in eyeshadow palettes, but I just love the mattes, and the shimmers are just stunning, like perfection, y'all. And here are the swatches. Very beautiful. I've created like so many looks using this eyeshadow palette. That wraps up today's video. I definitely will be doing more videos like this. Please make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.